Have you ever browsed the enticing world of coffee bags or specialty roaster websites and been met with a symphony of tasting notes like dark chocolate, vibrant stone fruit, or even a delicate hint of jasmine? But how accurate are these often poetic descriptions? Are they simply fancy marketing terms designed to lure you in, or do they genuinely reflect something tangible and real in your brewed cup? Let's brew up some clarity and break down what coffee tasting notes really mean, and how you, as a dedicated home brewer, should approach and interpret them. What exactly are coffee tasting notes? Coffee tasting notes are descriptive terms that are used to articulate the diverse array of flavors that can be perceived in a particular coffee. It's crucial to understand that these notes are not ingredients that have been added to the beans. Instead, they represent the natural flavor compounds that develop within the coffee bean throughout its intricate journey, from growth in the soil to careful processing, skillful roasting, and finally, the art of brewing. These tasting notes can range from simple and easily recognizable terms like nutty or citrusy, to more complex and evocative profiles such as blueberry muffin or toasted almond. In many ways, they are similar to the descriptive language used in wine tasting, inherently subjective yet grounded in genuine sensory perception. Where do these intriguing flavors actually come from? The final flavor profile of your coffee is a fascinating culmination of numerous interconnected factors. Bean variety. The genetic makeup of the coffee bean itself plays a crucial role. Arabica beans, for instance, generally boast a more nuanced and complex flavor spectrum compared to Robusta varieties. Terroir. The sense of place encompassing altitude, soil composition, and climate, all significantly shape the development of flavor compounds within the bean. Processing method. The way the coffee cherries are processed after harvesting, washed, natural honey, etc., can dramatically influence the presence of brighter, cleaner notes versus more fruit-forward or sweeter characteristics. Roasting style. The skill of the roaster in applying specific heat profiles can either preserve more of the coffee's original inherent flavors, like in lighter roasts, or introduce bolder, toastier tones as seen in darker roasts. Brew method and grind size. Even the way you choose to brew your coffee and the consistency of your grind can either emphasize or subtly mute specific flavor elements present in the beans. It's this intricate interplay of factors that ultimately combines to create a unique flavor fingerprint for each and every batch of coffee beans. Subjective perception or objective science. While coffee tasting notes are indeed rooted in real sensory experiences, the actual chemical compounds that stimulate our taste and smell receptors, their interpretation remains inherently subjective. Two individuals tasting the exact same coffee might very well notice different flavor nuances depending on their individual palate sensitivity, their prior tasting experience, and even what they've recently consumed. However, it's important to note that professional coffee cuppers utilize standardized systems, such as the SCAA, Specialty Coffee Association of America, Flavor Wheel, to systematically identify and record specific tasting attributes. This provides a degree of consistency and a shared vocabulary within the industry, although there will always be some room for individual interpretation. Why are tasting notes actually important? Even if you don't immediately detect blackberry compote in your morning brew, coffee tasting notes serve several valuable purposes. Guidance. They act as a helpful guide, providing you with an initial expectation of the general flavor profile you might encounter. For example, if you tend to enjoy fruitier coffees, looking for notes like berry or citrus can steer you in the right direction. Differentiation. In a crowded marketplace filled with countless coffee options, tasting notes help to distinguish between various products and highlight their unique characteristics. Education. They encourage coffee drinkers to actively engage with their brew, to explore the subtle nuances, and to refine their own palates over time. So, while not everyone may precisely taste orange zest or hazelnut nougat, the provided tasting notes offer a useful and informative starting point for understanding the fundamental character and potential flavor directions of a particular coffee. To truly embark on a journey of exploring coffee tasting notes in the comfort of your own home, consider investing in these essential tools. Coffee scale. Precision in measuring your coffee and water ratios ensures consistent brewing, which is crucial for highlighting subtle flavor nuances. Burr grinder. A consistent and uniform grind size is essential for even extraction, allowing the full spectrum of flavors to develop properly. Pour-over setup, like a V60 or Chemex. These manual brewing methods offer a high degree of control over the extraction process, making them ideal for discerning and picking up delicate flavor notes. While coffee tasting notes might sometimes feel like elaborate marketing fluff, they are ultimately rooted in genuine sensory science. Even if your personal tasting experience doesn't always perfectly align with the description on the bag. The more you intentionally practice tasting your coffee, paying attention to aromas and flavors, the better you'll become at detecting and appreciating the subtle and often complex characteristics that make specialty coffee such an enjoyable and rewarding experience. So, the next time you spot vibrant stone fruit on a coffee label, don't dismiss it with a roll of your eyes. Grab your kettle, brew a cup, and see if you can taste it for yourself. You might just be surprised at the hidden flavors waiting to be discovered.